I got a huge deck. How big is your deck?
Welcome back to Fight Night.
Yeah, well, I still like my Finnish accent is still what it is, and I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that. But I'm feeling way more confident this time around with all the like. Well, to be honest, with the cameras and stuff, and also because I know the drill now. Then I'm not that well, like. I'm somewhat like shy or so. So being around like so many new people was the first time around. It was kind of like, what's going on? It's just meeting everybody. I mean, I know a lot of the people online already, but it's still different. So.
All right, well, taking a look at these opening hands, I love that opening hand for Darkwonyx. That's a really nice one.
You like Pagel on turn 1? You think it's good?
It's all right. It's an okay play.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're going to have a Pagel on turn 2 here for Sevitz as well, so it's going to be Pagel Wars.
Yep.
But you know what? We have like all the really good low mana cards here for Darkwonyx, but also Sevitz has some pretty good ones as well.
Yeah, the Fiery War Axe takes care of a lot of them. The Harvest Golem is a good challenge for it if he can't keep a creature on board, and he won't be able to because he's got a Rat and the Keeper of the Grove.
Yeah, so it's going to start out, oh my god,
with
plain
a fish?
Pagel. Yeah. These Pagels have been drawn first turn.
That
just
one
about
is
every time.
not even foil. How do you describe what just happened?
It doesn't seem fair.
Do you think the game might be bugged?
Well, no, I mean, Pagel, he just, sometimes he gives and sometimes, well, he doesn't take away, but, you know, he gives less.
I feel it does take away from your sanity sometimes with a long streak of no fish.
Without any
Yeah.
argument from me, Grip. Like, if he doesn't give you fish, it is the most frustrating thing in the whole world. Didn't give fish that time to Sevitz. I guess we got to keep track of this.
Oh, it looks like you cannot play Harvest Golem or Earthen Ring on 2 mana.
No. It looks like that indeed.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see the hero building probably into the Nat Pagel here.
Yep.
Just set that up for a possible Wrath, possible Earthen Ring, something into it.
Another fishy.
Oh god, 2-0 so far, but well, hold on.
Oh, the RNG is looking pretty good right now for Managrind.
It certainly is. Darkwonyx having a good situation here. Now, Acolyte of Pain gonna come down, and no draw again. 0-2. All right, so...
I don't know if he even cares at this point.
Well, you know, it's got to be a little bit depressing.
You can't play the Harvest Golem is the problem.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to play that. So it's either Earthen Ring or Wrath. And the Earthen Ring...
I think you Wrath.
I think you Wrath. Because Savjz hasn't drawn any cards, so if he ends up drawing 0 off of it, this is like a play that just makes you sad as Savjz here. If he drew 2, his is still alive, it's probably going to draw a 3rd here. Because it draws 50% of the time, but when there's 2 Pagels out, 100% for one side and 0% for the other.
Oh, is that it?
Well, that's what it's looking like so far, right? So right now, Darkwonyx making sure that, you know, this map is properly destroyed.
Well, the thing is, you can...
In fact, he's destroyed everything on the map. He needs to turn that light off, though.
I think he realizes what you were talking about. If he does kill the Pagel, it does reduce the chance to 50%. So he's keeping it right at 100. And there it goes.
There it goes. 3-0 so far.
Yep.
Pretty sick.
Okay, now the Fiery War Axe is finally going to kill the Pagel on turn 4.
Well, does he kill the Pagel? Or does he kill the 3/3 and attack into the Pagel? Because you have to assume it's not going to draw next turn, right? You have to assume that. There's just no way after 3 draws in a row, it's not going to. A 4th crypt, no.
My understanding of probability is that it doesn't mean anything, and as we just saw, you didn't get any draws either.
Well, I mean, look at what's going on here, man. Darkwonyx, 3 draws to 0. Look at the hand size for both players here.
Well, it looks like we may see a Cairn.
We could see, yeah, I mean, he can do whatever he wants at this point, right? In fact, he might want to... I would actually consider innervating out the Druid of the Claw just to have a taunt and really make my opponent sad. Just, like, keep that Pagel out there.
Innervate Druid of the Claw?
Definitely could be. Now, he doesn't need to deal with Sevitz Pagel because he's already shown he's not going to draw any cards.
Yeah,
it's a dud Pagel.
Dud.
It came into play silenced, little do we know.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is such a full hand. I mean, all right. So here's the thing: it's either going to be Druid of the Claw or Cairn. Which one do you do?
I think it's Cairn. I think Piggle's gonna die no matter what. Put a creature that's gonna clean up right after.
Yeah, yeah. Don't get too greedy, I guess.
Oh,
he missed the draw?
Whoa!
Well, all right. I mean, that's good. Well, you know what? Frothing Berserker is definitely something that can help out in this situation. Can grow him pretty large.
I mean, you can kill Cairn, kind of.
Kind of.
And then play the Frothing, which would then kill Cairn again, kind of. But then you're down a lot of cards, and the other guy has the board control.
Well, you get the one draw, but no, that's kind of gross. Huh. What would you actually end up doing here?
I think I'd do that. Just be really sad.
Okay, really sad while you do it. Well, I would definitely attack with the Acolyte first to just, just in case.
Then you have to play the Frothing and then attack with Acolyte.
Yeah. But I mean, before I attack with my axe or something, even though you gain the 1 armor, definitely something I would think about. I think for sure he will play the Frothing no matter what. Oh no, maybe not. He might be skipping that actually, which...
Maybe he thinks he's so far behind he just needs to get lucky. Or maybe 5 is... Yeah, 5 is... He can still pump it to 5.
Yeah, but I mean, why not pump it higher than that if you were going to play like that, right? Unless he was really hoping for some other card. Oh, he's actually going to go for an Acolyte. Wasn't expecting that, actually.
No, he's just sick of Piggle.
Okay. Well, the Pickle's gone, and will Sevitz get a card? No. And he just checked that other screen, that escape button screen, for a moment there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He pulled that up real quick just to see. All right, so now we have this Cairn out, and we have infinity good cards in the hand of Darkwonyx.
Yep.
I think right now he's just thinking oh, this was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
3-0, that's fun. Yeah.
Well, here I think you drew to the Claw. There's no point to get greedy with an Azure. But the question is, do you really care about the board right now? All those things are annoying, but...
You know what? I would actually start cleaning it up.
You think so?
Yeah, because if you look at how big his hand is, all he has to do is make Cairn, gain, 4 for 1 card advantage, and the game is over, right? Whereas, yeah, he can start attacking, but it takes a long time to kill a warrior. So I think just attacking everything he possibly can is awesome.
Well, I went with the charge there. Slam.
Well, yeah, I mean, he can slam the Cairn and kill off the Cairn with
He can Frothing, slam Cairn, Acolyte Cairn, and then shield slam, one-shot the 4/4 charge.
That's a really good play. That's a very, very good play. And then the Frothing should be +2, 3, 4. Yeah, it'll be big enough that
too much.
It'll kill the Cairn.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
God. But he's actually going to go ahead and do it to his own Acolyte. What is he looking for here?
Brawl.
Well, even if he hit a Brawl perfectly, there's still Cairn out there.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Not... I actually don't like that play as much. I liked what we kind of mapped out, where at least the board is going to trade. But you know what? He got to draw 2 cards off of the slam, which is helping to gain him some cards here. Oh, God.
Incoming dinosaur.
Oh, and that is actually a huge move for this game. And it looks like the Tink's on the side of DogeHouse here. You know what? That worked out so much better than I thought it was going to. When he slammed that thing, I was like, oh, I'm not sure. But now it's looking nice.
All planned.
He's very good, the Sevitz guy.
Yeah. His Pagel, though, not so good.
Well, that's okay, because we still have plenty of cards in the hand of Darkwonyx here. Gonna go ahead and drop this Keeper. And I think, probably gonna play this Sun Fury as well.
I think you give the Squirrel Taunt still.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Just in case Gorehowl comes out?
Yeah, it'll absorb weapon hits.
Alright, well, looks like you're right about that. Taunts up that Squirrel. Oh, he does get an Execute. Might have been something he wanted a bit earlier on.
Try to flood the board.
Yeah, now he's actually starting to get some powerful cards out here.
Yeah. How do you deal with that?
That board? Well, the Wrath certainly helps out.
You can get more cards. 2 more?
Yeah, I suppose you could. I would actually like to see maybe Azure plus Wrath. If he went like Azure Wrath, that's 5. Yeah, he could like trade most of his board to kill off his opponent's board here.
Yep.
Looks like he's actually going to go Drew to the Claw, but yeah, I kind of liked it the other way, personally. But you know what? He's still clearing stuff, and... Ah, okay. Well, this actually gives him more minions on the board anyways.
Kind of.
Well, I mean, 3-0 is not kind of. It's 100% more minions on the board.
Oh, I thought more than the alternate play.
Oh, no. That's a bit different.
So what do you do here? Is it time to rag?
Rag and pray. Please hit the 4-2.
You can do Frothing, Whirlwind, execute the 4-2. Oh man, that's so many cards for nothing.
Yeah, and then your Frothing has like 3 health. I think the Rag is the right play here. You just drop the Rag and hope he's got a sniper
Dead
rifle.
Squirrel, here it comes.
Let's see it. Oh, no, that's actually a pretty good hit.
A little better than the Squirrel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was the second best hit.
Yeah.
Well, there's Swipe, so this can definitely be dealt with this turn.
I think you do deal with it.
Yeah. No reason to leave Rag out more than that one turn, generally.
Mm-hmm.
He can get really out of control if you're a little bit lucky with him. But you know what? That helps out with the board quite a bit, and if he does that, then he just has to play a
Savjz
Golem.
is slowly inching back into this game.
He is.
Just with these single powerful cards and slight RNG.
Yeah, it's going well for him at this point. Well, you know, earlier on in the game, things were going very well for Darkwonyx, but look at the cards in hand versus cards on board. A Harvest Golem and a Squirrel at 25 health is not really that scary at all.
Outstraws the opponent.
Really nice play here. Well, the Wrath. I mean, he could go Drake Wrath.
Yeah, useful that taunt was on that
7.
Squirrel. It's so useful to taunt up that Squirrel.
Yeah, I mean...
You ignore the Whirlwind in the hand of the Warrior.
Yeah, the Whirlwind plus the Frothing that I think might come out to partake.
Maybe.
I would like to see that. Because that's like 2 cards that lethal him the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, that might be too much for him to actually handle. Like, Sevitz may actually take this game back, which is hilarious because...
The Pagels were not in his favor.
I'm so sure people were watching at the beginning of this game and saying, oh, well, I guess this game's over. This is kind of silly, right? Because even you and I were like, oh, I don't even... What do you do from here, right? But everything since then has been very good for him.
It's basically like getting Millhoused and you have a sprint in your hand as a rogue, you know, if you really think about it.
Well, I mean, then there's a 4-4 on the board, right? So maybe not exactly the same. Well, I guess with the sprint, you're going to draw an Eviscerate. So
maybe like a double sprint Eviscerate or something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Okay. Well, you make me want to make a sprint Eviscerate deck. Just, you know, to stomp all those Millhouse specs.
Okay, so he goes with the 2 big cards.
Oh, wait a minute. Whirlwind plus this, that's 15. 1, 2, yeah, that's 15 right there.
Yep, he's got it.
Cruel Taskmaster, Fire X Whirlwind. That is insane.
That
Wow.
is the top deck of choice.
The
2
one of
extra
choice.
damage.
I think he probably had it anyways, but
Oh, hold on. He hasn't made the play yet.
That's true. He has not.
Let's not
made the
get
play.
too excited yet.
This is a pretty easy one to see. I would be very surprised if he missed this play.
I've been surprised in this position before.
Yeah, that's true. The commentator job, pretty cushy, man.
Yeah.
We can sit above and...
He just hovered over the Azure Drake.
Wow. Well, I mean, there's just no way. Oh, wait. He doesn't see it. If he plays Frothing, that's because he doesn't see it. Right?
Yep.
Oh my god. Wait. 10? No, that's only 13 damage. How did we think that?
What?
That's not enough damage.
Oh, it is only 13, that's right.
Yeah. Wow, we're so dumb. I thought you were the math guy. You're supposed to save me from myself.
You got me too excited.
Wow, I can't even... Oh, we gotta start this game over. This is bad. Well, he's gonna
Everyone's
execute
getting
his,
so excited though. I was just living up in the excitement.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, he's gonna clear like basically the board.
Might go face here.
Yeah, he could. Well, at 22 health, I would definitely consider killing something off, but I guess that's not going to be the case. Oh yeah, okay, there it is. But yeah, that's 2 minions with 10 attack out.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
That's a good draw.
Oh, the Cenarius? Yeah. Yeah.
Is it good enough though? No.
No, it's not.
It would be if it was 8 mana.
Yep.
Those nerfs.
Those nerfs, man.
So you gotta,
he's gotta go Ancient of Lore and just see what it gets him.
What could it get him?
Innervate plus
No.
swipe? Wait. Innervate, swipe.
I think
No, that
Sunfury,
doesn't work.
Protector, Innervate.
Okay.
Protector, Innervate.
Yeah.
Because then you Wrath, and then Innervate, Sunfury, Protector, give them both taunt.
Yep, that's about it. That's his one out here to stay alive, not necessarily win this game.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm pretty sure he's going to lose this game. Well, I mean, this is... He has to just look at the board and realize that... I guess he's going to give up, right? If that's his move. Ooh, Mark of the Wild.
Interesting.
Okay, so he just wanted to draw 1 card there. Well, I mean, that's definitely it then. Now there's actually no outs. He should have been playing that Molten Giant, man, from Forson's deck.
Yeah, that would have done something. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm trying to think of possibilities from his deck, but there's nothing right now. Not even Innervate combinations.
If he takes this thing out, and then... Yeah, no, the thing is, with that Cruel Taskmaster out and the Fiery Warx, it's 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what if he plays Harvest Golem, gives it Mark of the Wild, and uses his hero ability?
Nope.
Nope, that's not enough still.
Harvest Golem dies to everything but the 10 attack creature, which then smashes his face for 4 overkill.
Yeah.
There are those numbers out there to try to make up for screwing up so hard earlier.
Ooh, that was a pretty
I'm blaming that on
pretty
you, by
messy,
the way.
bad screw up.
that's
You
totally-
like to blame things on me.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's all right, though.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I'm a professional. I can take it.
That's good.
Well played it is, and Darkwonyx does concede. That was quite a comeback, Griff.
It was. We did expect the Warrior to win,
Yeah.
but not from such a big disadvantage as it seemed turn 6 or 7 there.
Yeah, it seemed like there was just no way that he was going to come back after like 4 Peggle draws to 0 Peggle draws. The size of the hand, the board was going in his favor, but everything just got turned around there.
Yep.
Kind of crazy. So maybe Sevitz can come back in this series.
Well, it's theoretically possible.
It is theoretically possible. I don't know if he can get through 2 more decks with this Warrior, but Warrior's a very strong and versatile class at the moment. So maybe he can. Well,
maybe.
Let's throw it over to Frodan and see what the players think.
All right, I'm joined with Savjz after a really intense game 3. So you end up winning it despite Nat Peggle drawing 4 times and you got 0. So Nat Peggle's okay, right?
I don't like Nat Peggle at all, and I think it would have been okay to ban it, but I actually voted for banning Nat Peggle. Even though my main deck, so to say, is the Miracle Rogue, which out of all the decks benefits the most of Nat Peggle. So that sounds kind of ridiculous, but I hate the RNG element. And
My Nat Peggle is actually my favorite card. I like Nat Peggle so much that I don't want to ban him, even if I know that he's horrible for the whole game itself. So I like to keep him, but in the future I hope they change Nat Peggle enough, so I will have to keep him, but he won't be hated as much.
I mean, that was just, it was a ridiculous match.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, how on earth I managed to win that one. But even though I'm like down in the series right now, I'm feeling really confident. And even in the matches where I lost, I wouldn't change a single thing. So I'm feeling really confident for the last matches.
That's good, and it looked like you were a little bit rattled in the very beginning because, you know, obviously Nat Peggle, but the 50% seemed to favor him the opposite way. But a lot of the guys we were watching said it came down to that big Tink Master being able to reset the board in a sense in a very soft way and then turn it around, getting some pretty good draws.
Yep.
Do you feel like that was a big moment as well?
Yeah, absolutely. You saw the game too. There he got the 5-5, and I lost. I mean so it's even in my books right now. And the thing is that I knew that there's no way to deal with the Cairn with the warrior deck. So you saw me slamming the Acolyte, and Thinkmaster was exactly what I was looking for. It was the one card that would give me a chance. So I got lucky there. I guess I could have thrown it earlier with the Pagel, of course, but like I got the Thinkmaster on the absolute last second, and I won the coin flip. But like I was throwing with the Acolyte, with the first Acolyte, just with the Thinkmaster. I was throwing 3 times with the slam on the Acolyte and just killing it off. Thinkmaster was exactly what I was trying to get. There was nothing else on my mind, but I needed the Thinkmaster.
All right, well, Savjz gets it. Good luck in the next match, man. Awesome game.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Fight Night.
People say I'm lucky. I don't know why.
This just in. Nimsh makes leprechauns cry.
ESGN TV's daily news. Just watch.
If you don't play Hearthstone, you should really just shut your mouth and reevaluate your life. Fight Night.
Welcome back to Fight Night.
We watch all of the games, and I think it's an advantage. It's a new meta, it's a new season, everything is quite new as well. So things could be different. Nothing's gonna be the same.
Crip. I'm excited about this one.
Excited? Why are you excited?
Well, because Darkwonyx, first off, is going to go ahead and play a priest deck. And the other
he's
piece of
throwing
it,
a game.
I don't know about that. This deck, it looks familiar to me, Crip, and I have a lot of faith in this deck.
Okay.
It's kind of like if you took my BlizzCon priest deck and your BlizzCon priest deck and put them in a blender together, it comes out with Darkwonyx's priest deck here.
You got the extra little bit of kill that yours had, and you got the Twilights and the Defenders and all the goodies mine had to just stay alive. But, it feels like the priest may not do that well against the warrior in general. And this may be the case where, at least I feel that, he's trying to learn maybe a little bit more about the warrior to win the overall series rather than just specifically the next match, which is probably the correct strategy.
I have to agree with that. Unless he might be thinking about double playing priest or something, I think it's very smart to save your best deck for last when they're already on their last deck. Just gather more information. Maybe you get a win here, maybe you don't, but I guess we'll see. It looks like they are ready, Crib.
Let's get into it. So, the kill part being the more relevant part, I'd imagine, in the early game. What do you usually go for? Do you try to combo out the circle heal injured blade every time? You just aggressively go for that, or what?
Yeah, anytime you can do that, I feel like it's the best. Ooh, that's a good opening hand. Wow, that's a good opening hand.
That's a really good opening hand.
Oh, man.
That one, not so much.
Yeah, but it's okay at least, because he can play the Northshire and defend it if he likes. Oh, he draws into a circle. There's some options with this hand. There are, trust me, I played this deck a lot. Well, something close to it at least.
Okay.
But, what? What would that be for?
Kill the Northshire before they power shield.
Yeah. I was like looking at the slam. I'm like, well, you don't want to slam it because then it's just going to heal itself and draw a card. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and take out that Northshire, and that's a very nice start for Warrior.
Yep. I mean, you don't have to coin out the axe. Often I play fairly patiently. Mm-hmm. But it is a bit of a risk just because of the Fireward Shield potential.
That is correct.
Thing is, like now, what do you do without the coin? I don't think it's the cruel task.
No, I think you probably do exactly that. You just armor up because it's a priest deck, and he doesn't know what this priest deck is yet. But oftentimes it's a long game, so you may as well start building your armor now. It's like proactive heal.
I believe he's gonna click that button in the divider there. There he goes.
Well, this is how you play priest. You just pass the turn in the early turns. Mm-hmm. You don't play cards. Mm-hmm. This is something I know that you've seen this before from other amazing priest decks and priest players, and he's following suit.
I think Shadow Ward Painter is the correct play.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Should be seeing that in just a second. You definitely don't want to leave him out for drawing the cards.
There's that button again.
Yeah, and look at this. Everything's looking actually pretty good for him, but we're gonna have Yetis popping out, and as soon as this is like the bane of a priest deck, just stuff with 4 attack. Like, look at his hand right now. I guess next turn he can Holy Fire, but I think this might just be a pass. Just want to throw that out there. That's how you play priest decks.
There you go.
Just pass that turn.
Pass it.
Priest decks are so funny. I love priest decks, man. This is so reminiscent for me. And now there's a second Yeti. Now this is where it gets really sad because you're like, you know what? I have the Holy Fires to deal with the Yeti.
Yeah.
But then there's a second Yeti, and what do you do then?
You have to think about how much inefficient healing has already happened.
Well, you know, this is part of the problem with the priest power.
Probably
it's
going to be at like 9 this turn.
Yeah, something like that. But that's okay. That's okay because he has 1 Holy Fire, and as long as another 4 attack minion doesn't come out the next turn, he's still kind of good.
Okay. I don't know if I'd go with kind of good.
Well, I mean, this is how these decks play out, Crip.
Okay.
I'm the expert here on this deck. You just sit back and enjoy.
I will trust you.
All right, so he's sitting here at 6 mana.
Those cards kind of suck now too.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably armor up plus armor smith, but I could see someone shield blocking here.
I don't like cruel tasking on a creature that doesn't attack, but cruel tasking the armor smith is a good play in general. So maybe armor smith shield block. So I'd probably shield block first to see if I get something better than the armor smith.
Yeah. Absolutely have to agree with you there. And yeah, it looks like he actually wants to do it.
I don't like this too much.
Yeah, it's just because you've already seen 1 Shadow Word Pain. There definitely could be another one, and that's kind of like a waste on that. Well, you know what?
Shabbat Priest, really good.
Yeah, it turned out to be actually awesome.
Forgot about that
yeah,
one card.
Actually, of course, that must be why he did it, because if you're playing Priest right now, you're playing 1 or 2 Cabal Shadow Priest for sure, because the card is actually insanely good. All right, so right now he's just trying to figure out what does he want to do here. And there's not like a lot of really great plays. The Cabal Shadow Priest really is still the best play. Thing is, it can be taken out pretty easily with that weapon out, plus there's a Yeti on the board.
Just don't even have to use the Yeti.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking his whole board is probably just going to be cleared.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should Power Word Shield here for sure.
Yeah, Power Word Shield D4/5, absolutely.
Yeah, we should be seeing that in just a second. Darkwonyx is kind of crazy with his mouse, huh?
Yeah, he's choreographing all the different plays.
Yeah.
But
feels like he's playing pinball kind of.
I don't really understand what he's doing with the choreograph. And we can see his cards. So it must be really confusing for Savjz.
Oh yeah, you know what? He's like, why are you mousing over that? Like, do you really need to mouse over my Fiery War Axe right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you thinking about with that? Are you checking its durability because you're playing Harrison Jones?
So here you have the Shield Slam one-shot, which is pretty crushing.
Yeah, that's actually really, really nice. And he's at 7 mana, so if he just clears this board this turn, the amount of awesomeness... Oh my god, that's so good. That is so good.
Yeah, you pump it to 4. Oh, actually, you can go to 5.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter, because you want him to use the Shadow Word Death here. Because that's actually going to be good for you.
Oh, he decides 4.
The thing is, his board is so big and so powerful, and all these 4 attack guys... Oh, man.
Holy Nova looking pretty horrible right now.
Holy Nova plus, yeah, Wild Pyromancer. Hold on.
Wild Pyro.
I'm trying to figure out, like...
You can do Wild Pyro Circle Healing into Holy Nova.
Yes, yes.
And if he does a Alchemist before that, he can clear the board.
He can't do that, though. He doesn't have enough mana.
Oh.
He's 1 mana off of that.
Well, that's 9, that's right. So the Yeti will survive with 1 life, and his board will be clear, which is
and that's
still
all
pretty
3
bad.
cards out of hand. Yeah, that's... And the thing is, we're probably going to see a Rag next turn. And on a clear board, that's like... It's not lethal, but it's close enough. It's going to bring him just so low. He could just go for like a Lucky Tink at this point. Yeah, I think he's actually going to go for the Circle Holy Nova. Oh, man. Oh, man, indeed. This is painful. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no, this actually leaves his Pyro because it heals the Pyro. Yeah. So that's good. That's like a lot of armor being gained right now, by the way.
I don't think he cares.
No, probably not. All right, so.
Oh my.
Ouch. Ouch.
Do you develop a board with Rag and Ysera and then Alastraza?
I mean, this is.
Yeah. This is done.
This game is pretty done, right? It's pretty over. It looks like we're gonna go to the ace match coming up here. Savjz in very good shape.
This would tie it up at 2-2.
Yeah, well, the ace, right? Like the fifth game. The rubber match, as some might say.
The rubber match, is that what it is?
Because it can go either way.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, well, I mean, here's the question. You play the Rag, do you attack into the Pyromancer or you just attack them?
I think I'll attack them.
Yeah, I think so, too. I don't see a reason to...
Well, it's the second Holy Fire, I guess.
Yeah, and you can always heal your own guy, so I guess that could be an issue. Well.
I don't know why he's looking at that slam so much.
Yeah, no, the slam would be like the only play that's really... I mean, the Ragnaros has to come out. That's nothing else here makes sense. The only question is if you attack the Pyro with the Yeti.
Maybe he's playing some mind games action here.
Could be.
Does attack the Pyro with the Yeti.
Alright, so here goes the 8 to the face. And Priest only at 9 mana, so even Mind Control at this point not going to do anything. Obviously, you're going to go ahead and Tink Master this and just really hope it's a squirrel. And it's a squirrel. Yay! Those opponents add a lot of armor now. This is a long uphill battle starting for Darkwonyx. Unfortunately for him, there's a, like a Ysera.
Couple good cards coming up.
Yeah, Alexstrasza, some pretty big stuff.
I don't see, like, the card quality is so vastly different that I just don't see it happening at all. Like, Ysera can probably take on the entire hand right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, actually, you can Praise Alchemist it and kill it off pretty easily.
Well, you don't have the 4 right now. Now you kind of do.
Yeah.
But you still get the Dream